Hello and welcome to this review of what's going on in the Chameleon Academy. The biggest news is that I've launched the Chameleon Academy Virtual Campus. My vision for the Chameleon Academy has always been to create a place for quiet learning and growth. I wanted to replicate the university experience as much as I could to provide an opportunity for anyone who seriously wanted to challenge themselves and find personal growth through the art of chameleon herpetoculture. And this spring, I launched that virtual campus. Of course, the virtual campus is going to grow, but at groundbreaking, we have a course on chameleon parasites, we have a lecture hall for guest speakers, and we have a quad area for you to get to know your fellow students and alumni. This is a closed campus, and so you're just going to be interacting with people who are going through the courses. And this isn't meant to be an elitist thing. What I wanted is to create an atmosphere to where it's a little bit more serious. And so the people you're meeting, you're interacting, are serious about learning and being involved in chameleon community projects. It is a quiet place for you to devote yourself to study and interacting with fellow students, instructor, and alumni. And we're all sharing how we've applied what we have learned through the Academy courses. Now, the first course that's being offered is Hunting Microscopic Chameleon Parasites. When you complete this course, you'll understand the chameleon-parasite relationship. You'll know what to look for when you're shopping for a microscope. You'll be able to get all of the equipment you need to make the direct fecal smears and the fecal floats, and that's what we use to analyze what's going on. You'll know how to put them in the microscope, what to look for, how to identify parasites, and be familiar with the medications that we use to treat for parasites. After that, we talk about husbandry, quarantine, and being familiar enough with the topics and the terminology that you can be a full, educated partner with your vet for your chameleon's health. Being able to do your own chameleon fecals is a serious step forward in your chameleon husbandry. The course is $80 and is asynchronous. This means you can take it whenever you want to at your own pace. But what's special about this is you're not doing it alone. This is community powered. On each of the lessons, you have the opportunity to make comments or ask questions and get them answered. You'll be part of a discussion group where you're there with the fellow students, the instructor, and alumni, and we're all talking about how we're applying what we learned in this course in real life. And you're going to be seeing case studies, and you're going to be able to practice what you are learning on real life situations. And if you're interested in taking that next step in chameleon herpetoculture, the link to the class is in the description. And in other news, it's time for me to overhaul my custom reptile habitats Arboreal XL. This is the Chameleon Academy Arboreal XL that's offered through Custom Reptile Habitats. It is specifically meant for us chameleon people to be able to play with bioactive. It has this nice forest floor viewing window down there. And inside, my plants are growing quite nicely. This is an amazing alocasia. And the Cebu Blue Pothos climbing up the walls here. Love that. And let's see, the Nanook Tradescantia is giving us a nice splash of color. Now, the one thing that I'm not terribly happy with is this wall. It seems a little blank. I absolutely love my Heartleaf Hoya, but that wall needs something. And I've got exactly what it needs. And so what I'm thinking is that needs this stump from Universal Rock. So, see how that looks right there? Yeah, that is going to look awesome. And so expect a video coming in sometime next week of this stump going in. This enclosure is the Arboreal XL. It's the Chameleon Academy line because I designed it, and it's available through Custom Reptile Habitats. And so if you're interested in an enclosure that is specifically designed for an arboreal animal and a bioactive floor, then go ahead to customreptilehabitats.com. Look for the Chameleon Academy line, and it's the Arboreal XL. And any purchase of the Chameleon Academy line goes to support this outreach. And so, I thank you for checking it out. If you enjoy podcasts, this has been a good couple weeks. First, I was the guest on Project Herpetoculture. I got to talk to Roy and Phil about what's going on in the chameleon community and really the reptile community. Yes, we did talk about chameleons themselves, but mostly we talked about chameleon keeping as a lifestyle and where are we going as a community. We got to some pretty deep topics, but we were talking about the future, and you've got to be introspective and ask yourself, what are we doing here and why, and what do we want to leave? You can check it out on any podcast provider under the Animals at Home Network or on the Project Herpetoculture YouTube video channel. And of course, I'll link it down below. I also released a podcast on the Chameleon Academy podcast all about Coccidia. This single-celled protozoan parasite causes us all sorts of troubles here in captivity. And the best way we can deal with it is to understand its life cycle and its weaknesses. In this episode, I go over Coccidia, what it is, the life cycle, the medications that we use to treat it, and the husbandry things that we need to do to break its life cycle so it can't spiral out of control. And you'll be able to find this episode on the Chameleon Academy podcast on any podcast provider. Next, it is getting that time again that AnimalCon is coming around the corner. At the beginning of October, I'm going to be traveling down to Orlando, Florida, and I'm going to be meeting up with all sorts of animal creators. We're going to network and we're going to meet with the viewers. And if you would like to be there and meet your other favorite TikTokers, Instagrammers, YouTubers, and content creators, then I invite you to join us. And I've even got a coupon code for you to save 10% off of whatever you order on the website. And so if you want to get your tickets, get them on the website that I'm linking down below and use the coupon code Chameleon. That's easy to remember. And if you're planning on coming, contact me in some way because I'm going to be arranging for a Chameleon Academy meetup. Now I have to wait until the panel schedule is assigned so I know where I'm going to be moderating and what panels I'm going to be part of. But once that's up and I know where my free space is, I'm going to schedule in a Chameleon Academy meetup. There's already a number of people coming and I can't wait to meet them. And so if you want to join us, let me know and I'll make sure you know where the meetup is. It's AnimalConUSA.com, October 4th through 6th. In Orlando, Florida. And it'd be great to meet you. I can't wait to see all the people who have been so active on my live sessions and to finally put a face to the screen name. Now, I have been working with some yellow giant Parsoni, but they aren't mine. I'm just borrowing them. And in exchange for me being able to work with them, I've agreed that I will sell them. And thus, I am making a pair available. And so let's go ahead and let's meet them. Hello, I'd like to introduce you to Mango Tango. Mango Tango is a yellow giant male Parson's chameleon, and you can see his size. I don't recommend holding Parsoni with your bare hands because you will feel it in the morning. Mango Tango is about 488 grams, so he's a big boy, but he's got more growing to do. Let's see. Let's do on the off chance. What do you think? There we go. He does enjoy his dubia. Hey, he has been in great health, has been a good eater. And what the heck? Let's try again. I love this guy. All right, this is Lemon Drop. Lemon Drop is a female yellow giant Parson's chameleon and is about 270 grams. Let's see. She's a little shyer, so we'll see if she'll eat. I won't look at her. Don't want to make her nervous. So anyway, if you'd like to take a pair of yellow giant Parson's chameleons, it's a great start. She's a great eater when she's in the cage, but I'm thinking we're not going to get satisfaction here. Anyway, that is Lemon Drop. Beautiful. Let's see. Oh gosh. Say hello to everybody. All right, these are yellow giant Parson's chameleons, and I know everybody loves Parson's chameleons, and for good reason. I can't imagine ever not having a Parson's chameleon. They are incredible. But they are big chameleons, and they require, big chameleon stuff. Big cages, they eat a lot. And so as cool as it is to have a Parson's chameleon, and even more so a pair of Parson's chameleons, and try to breed them, make sure this really fits into your lifestyle and you're able to give them the care that they really need. You'll need a larger enclosure and, larger everything. They are $3,800 for a pair, shipped. And please understand, they are wild caught. And so as wild caught chameleons, they need to go through the quarantine process. I've been working with them with parasites, and so I've eliminated a lot of parasites, but nobody can say that a wild-caught chameleon is totally free of parasites. And so even though, yes, I have been working with them to eliminate the parasites, I'm not making any warranties that they are parasite-free. And I know that's going to freak out a lot of people, but that's actually been the case for everybody all along. I'm just being open and honest about it. All I'm saying is continue to treat them as wild-caught, just like you do any other chameleon that's wild-caught. Please send me an email if you're interested in this pair. I also have singles available if you're interested in that. If you've wanted to get involved with Parson's chameleons, it's a great opportunity. And finally, I'd like to invite you to the weekly events that we have on the Chameleon Academy. The first is every Saturday at 12 noon Pacific, I do a live session where you can come, you can ask questions, or just hang out with the chameleon community. We get together, have fun, and make new friends. I also have a live show on Tuesdays at 5 p.m. Pacific on YouTube, but this one's also on Instagram. And then, if there wasn't enough already, every Wednesday morning I release an episode of the DIY Chameleon Guides that I do with James Cross. James Cross is a carpenter with a lifetime of experience, and we get on in every episode we talk about something that you can build yourself. The episode releases Wednesday morning at 5 a.m. Pacific. Now, you can watch it anytime you want, but if you're hardcore and you want to get up at 5 a.m. and meet us there is a live chat where James and I and many other people in the community all get together to start off their day right with a little bit of chameleon goodness. That live chat is there for only the first showing at 5 a.m. Pacific. Yes, it's a little bit crazy, but what is life without craziness? I gotta say, we love it. And with that, I want to say I wish you a wonderful week, and I hope to see you at one of the live events or in the course hunting microscopic chameleon parasites. This is a video review of what's going on, but this is also an email newsletter. And so if you would like to get chameleon email newsletters in your inbox, you can sign up for the email version of this, and that sign up is below. In that newsletter, you get news like this, but sometimes you do get special deals on chameleons and special opportunities that are only available to the people on the newsletter. It's free to sign up, so if you're into that, I'll see you on the email. My name is Bill Strand. Have a great week, and I'll see you next time.